Hello everyone, my name is Gina and welcome to Seasoned Beauties. Okay, so I just wanted to say earlier in the month I came in and I recorded a video which I wanted to post, which was actually about reason why you had not seen me in a while. Just making myself accountable. Now that video has not been posted and I just want to let you know why, and then I'll go ahead and add that video after this. But I had some pictures that were actually taken of what my mom's room looked like with the home hemodialysis machine in it, okay? But we just could not find those pictures. And even though I say it in the video that I am actually going to show you what the machine looks like, I called my brother, he couldn't find them. I checked through all of my pictures and I couldn't find it either. But I just really still want to put this video up. It's almost time for me to go back so that she can actually record her experience and you'll be able to see exactly how this system works, how she responds. I'm telling you, it is such an amazing transformation from her being in a dialysis center. And I really want to be able to show it to whomever feels like maybe there's a loved one in your life who you really would love for them to be able to do it. We'll talk to Primo. They're the company that does the home dialysis for her, as well as hopefully it's going to depend on the time that they have those from the Fresenius dialysis center as well. Okay, so but I just wanted to let you know, you'll see completely different outfit, everything, because this was actually filmed at the beginning of September when I finally came back home. Okay, hello everyone, my name is Gina and welcome to Seasoned Beauties. Well, first of all, I want to start off by saying I am here to make myself accountable. I know it's been a while. However, I wanted to share with you why. So, and before I do that, I do want to say thank you so very much to all of you who reached out to make sure that I was okay, because I hadn't been here in a while, and you know that it's certainly not like me. But I kind of had a family situation, which we're just going to kind of glaze over a little bit, but enough to let you know what was going on. And then later on, I'm going to really go in depth with what actually happened, because it is something that I understand a lot of people go through. And for me, I really didn't know that, first of all, this particular service was available, and with it being available, how much of a difference it made. Okay, that's my intro. So, as you know, my mom and my sister have relocated back to New Jersey. Now, previously, well, up until the pandemic, I would go back and forth to Georgia every 6 weeks so that I, could really check on them, help out, make sure anything that was needed that I could help out with. Okay, so that was the case then, but now they are so much closer, and the amount of time it took me to fly to Georgia, it takes me less time than that to drive to New Jersey. So that's where I have been for a couple of weeks now. And the reason, not like I have to have a reason to go see my mom, but this particular time, my mom is a dialysis patient. And for those of you who are not familiar with dialysis, it is a system that cleans the blood that the kidney would normally do. Okay, but for those who don't have a working kidney, or whose kidneys may be in a different state where it cannot do the job that it is supposed to do, we have a treatment called dialysis. And so my mom was a dialysis patient at a clinic. Okay, now we went to Jersey because she was actually able to start home dialysis. Now, this is something we've been trying to get done for a year, actually, and it is finally done. And it has made such a difference in my mom's life, in all of us, really. And so whatever it took for us to ensure that she was able to have this service done, that is what we did. And so now I am so ecstatic that it is done, and to see the difference in my mom. Oh, it is so amazing. Now, my mom is in her 80s. Y'all are going to have a chance to actually see her and hear her story, okay? And I promise you that's going to come up soon. But right now, I really just wanted to make myself accountable to you, to let you know where I was and the reason why I was not here. If I call you family, I need to make sure I let my family know what was going on, okay? Now, the reason I say it was so amazing, her transformation, when she was in the dialysis center, it was very, very taxing on her. You know, she left really early in the morning, and she went to a location where there were stations with other people, you know, in the room. They're all doing dialysis at the same time, and it just pulled on her body so much. When she got home, she was just so lethargic and so out of it that it took her quite a few hours to kind of get herself, I would say, back to normal, but it wasn't even really back to normal. It was just so that she could function. You know, and she was going 3 times a week for 4 to 5 hours each time. So I have to just press pause right here for a second and give a shout out to the best team. Oh my God, the doctors, the home dialysis company that we are using. Amazing, amazing, amazing. When I started off talking to them, he said, I promise you, you're going to see such a difference in your mom. She is going to be more energetic. She'll be more like herself. And so after so many years of her going to the center and us seeing her like this, trust me, I was here for it. She was here for it. She was tired, you know, of going to this location. They were amazing. Not that the location was bad, but when you're in your 80s, consider she was leaving her house at 5 o'clock in the morning and not getting back home until after 10 a.m. You know, that's a lot. That's a lot, regardless of the weather. Okay. And so that company is called Primo, and we're going to talk about them later too. Then in addition to that, she has a Fresenius Kidney Care team. Trina. That's all I can say. She is amazing. She's efficient. She is, the woman knows her job, knows it well, and she does so well by all of her patients or clients, whichever she chooses, to call them. And then her nephrologist, Dr. Hader. This man is amazing. He is amazing. And he told my mom, now coming from her doctor, he's the same doctor that she had when she went, and he would tell her that, just go in and do whatever, a quick evaluation, make sure everything was working properly, doing the job, but doing it amongst all of the other patients or clients that were at the dialysis center. So I'm going to tell you this. When I took her to see him, we were sitting down having a conversation, and he said, Gina, he said, your mom, this is a completely different lady right here. And he said, when I would go down to the dialysis center to see her, said she looked so depressed. She looked tired. She didn't really want to talk to anybody. She went so she could get what she had to do done and leave and go home. He said, but looking at her right now this was just after not even a full 2 weeks of home dialysis. He said, she is smiling. She is so happy. Your mom is so pleasant. I said, this is the mom that I know. It was so good to hear somebody else, especially someone that this is their profession, and saw her on both sides. For him to say, it's just such an amazing transformation to see her like this. So, from the professional standpoint, that was amazing as well. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So what I will do is I will show you what her dialysis setup looks like at home. I did clear it with her first. I'm not just throwing her business out there. I did clear it with her first, so she does have all of her equipment and everything at home. This way of doing things is amazing. We're going to talk about it later. I'm even going to have an interview with the company Primo, so that they can actually tell others, if you know someone who is on dialysis, I encourage you, when this video comes out, when we actually have a chance to talk to them, look into it. I promise you, it makes such a difference. But this is the reason why I wasn't here, okay? Only because, I have to look out for family. I have to look out for my mom. She is the only mom that I have, and she is amazing, okay? And to see this difference in her is fantastic. It was worth it. And y'all know, whenever I find out amazing things, I'm sharing it. And this is worth sharing, okay? Now, granted, we do a lot of makeup and skincare and things like that. But the name of this channel is Seasoned Beauties. And we say, regardless of the season that you are in, you'll always be a seasoned beauty. Well, she had to go through some things to get to where she is, and yet she's still a beautiful person. So I really wanted to be able to share this with you and to really make myself accountable to my Seasoned Beauties family as to my absence. Okay, so like I said, I do thank you all that reached out to find out exactly what was going on, to make sure that I was okay. You know, I know my responses were a little vague, but I hadn't cleared it with my mom at the time to really tell what was going on. But since I have, I am letting you know here, making myself accountable once again, and you will see for yourself in just a few weeks just how it is. Okay, so this is what her setup looks like, okay, in her house. You will see supplies, that's all of the boxes that are around the room. Okay, these are the actual treatment supplies, okay, be it those that are non-perishable and the ones that are perishable, which means this is the fluids that go in, and this is the machine. I'm not sure where it's going to be, but it'll be posted here somewhere. This is the machine that cleans the blood and puts it back into her body and allows her to be that efficient lady, you know, to be able to get around and to do things and to not feel like it was just the worst toll, you know, being taken on her body. Okay, now being that I'm letting you know there, I do want to let you know some other things that are coming up on this channel. Since we are being accountable, I have so much that I have to unbox and show you because it's been a while. Okay, and in addition to that, okay, I've started the new skincare routine, so we'll talk about that. And we have some new subscriptions that are coming, and even in addition to that, I've gotten some information about the Daily Box Club. I'm going to tell you how to get that taken care of, okay? Because I'm not going to introduce you to something and then leave you out there, okay? No, absolutely not. And for those who have had a challenge, we're going to make sure we get that corrected. Going to tell you exactly what to do. Okay, so those are things that are coming up this month. Okay, within probably a week's time, I will probably, y'all gonna get tired of seeing me because I got to get these things back out. I have to make up for all the videos that we have missed. I have a product to introduce to you. Oh my God. And depending on how it really works out for me, this is going to be a giveaway, and I'm going to give away quite a few of them. Okay, so that's where we stand. That's what's upcoming. That's why I was not here, but I'm back. I am back. Okay, now I just want to let you know that I thank you so very much for choosing to spend time with me on today. Okay, as we had a little bit of a chit chat, let you know what was going on and what is upcoming. Okay, so remember, regardless of the season that you are in, you will always be a seasoned beauty. Now, I apologize, you're going to see this outfit again because I'm going to immediately go and unbox some things, okay, so that we can get these videos rolling. All right, so until next time.